Give me 1 sec. You hear me? Let me say one thing to you dumb fucks in chat that are saying shit like, now you know why some of the boys don't fuck with Claire. Listen, the reason one person doesn't fuck with Claire has got nothing to do with any roleplay or anything, right? Stop fucking like bringing that up first of all, because that shit's tilting as fuck. It's got nothing to do with that. All right, I fuck with Claire out of like OOC. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, man.
Pendejo, what's up, Randy?
Fuck your girl, man.
Oh God, what happened?
I just told her. I cut her off. I said, go fuck yourself and hang up. You think I'm joking, bruh?
I mean, she told me she was talking to you. I mean,
yeah, of course she did, little rat.
What do you mean, little rat, man? What does she do?
Bro. All she does is talk behind people's backs and gossip and shit. Like, something ain't right with her sometimes.
I don't know, man. It's her beef. I'm not gonna get her involved.
Yeah, no, I don't expect you to. Alright, let me talk to you, Jaylen, real quick. Chat, it's got nothing to do with like.
I wish I could fucking understand people.
You hear me, Jaylen, or nah? Or shit just fucked right now.
I usually pay out the show. You hear me? You hear me? Hello? Yeah, shit just fucked. Sorry.
People love stirring it up and making it like turn into something it's not.
Hello?
Oh, yo, what's going on, guys?
Oh, we're Gucci.
Oh, we're good. We're good. What do you want me to do with the Ginny, Jaylen? How do I do that?
Just tell me how much gin it is, and I'll send it to you, I guess. But if you have it, you can give it to them. Then I'll reimburse you.
Okay. Alright, figure it out. I'll let you guys talk.
Alright. So I spoke with well, Claire wanted to talk, right? She called me up.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? Elbow's calling. I'll talk to him in a minute. Anyway, so Claire called me up. We met at the airport, and she seemed pretty like pissed off, right? And I guess a few of her reasons she was pissed off. One was apparently I lied about leaving the whole bench scene and the whole like gun shit to Olga. When I never told Olga or anyone that I'm leaving, I just told Claire that, I'm gonna leave if they're fucking with Miguel. Because she told me the exact same thing. So I was like on the same vibe as her, right? I was like, alright, fair enough, fuck it. And then for some reason, she took what I said seriously, but not what she said seriously. Because she believed that I was out. And like I wasn't gonna do it anymore. And to be fair, I did leave for a bit. I never really saw any of them. And like no one really came and told me what was happening. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just leave it. Like, leave it alone, not really mess with it, just, like, let it be. She told me the same thing. I didn't even know she was still selling guns. Well, I mean, I kind of did, but she said she had the same energy and vibe as me as if she was going to leave because they're fucking with Miguel. But obviously she didn't, because at the end of the day, Claire Seducer only cares about Claire Seducer. Let's not get it twisted. And then, I guess, a couple of days ago I spoke to you. I was talking about the Empire, and then you brought up Pigeon, like how he's... Even Flippy told me, like, Pigeon's a salesman. He sells everything. So I spoke to Olga. Yeah. I got all my guns, ordered everything, and then you said you wanted to help out, so we doubled the order together. And then we doubled it. And then we spoke to Pigeon, right? Because he's street team, he's CG, and I told him, yo, listen, I'm signing an operation with Lamppost and everyone, and we're all going to be like equals. We're all going to be selling guns like systematically, consistently. It's going to come out of like a little summer house or a trap, and we're all going to have our own storage, our own apartments, this and a third eventually, like when we build it up. And he was down, right? He was in. He was like, I'm in. He said the main thing for him was getting a constant supply. So he's like, say less, I got you, brother. I spoke to Bogrov, got it all done. And then Claire, I guess she's pissed off because she felt like I was doing this behind her back and I was stealing her clients. And she came up with the point. It's like if she went to Dodo and took Karina to start a Dodo transport company, it's the same thing. So I said, all right, so you and what's his name, Pigeon, have such a strong connection where you were contracted together. You guys have a big operation, and you guys are all in this together, right? And she was like, nah, I just sell him guns. That's it. So I was like, if you go to one superstore and then you go to the other one and just buy, he's just a customer. There's nothing like set in stone. There's nothing like going behind people's back. It's his choice end of the day. If he wants to go with someone else, if he wants to buy from someone else with no like operation, with no contracts, with no like plan, no system, nothing. It's literally not going behind anyone's back. It's just him deciding, you know what, I'm gonna start buying from this guy. And I guess she took it wrong. And then she started doing that dumb shit where she was like, nah, we're good. Yep, we're good. Yep, we're good. Yep. And then mid-conversation, she got in a car and drove off. And just doing that, oh, yep, we're good. Actually, no problem. Yep. And people usually do that because they've probably got no argument left, right? So they're just like, you know what, fuck it. And then they get into that mood. And I know how they work. So then she was like, yep, I'm going, yep. And that just like triggered me. I was like, bro, what the fuck is she doing? So I called her up and said, listen, you get anywhere near my business, you come close to any of my customers, I promise you I'm coming for your head. And then I said, well, go fuck yourself. And then she hung up.
Hell yeah, good shit.
And that's pretty much what happened.
I mean, I don't fuck with Claire.
Huh.
All the angels don't like me, even though they all watch me kidnap her. So I don't know how that makes sense. Most of them even avoid me. So
Bro, because I mean, the problem is, should I be real with you? And I'm be like super real. And maybe like this is my ego talking, and I'm like on a high like horse right now. But all these fucking gangs, man, all these other gangs, everything is handed to them on a silver fucking platter. The way the angels sell meth, the way they sell guns, the way, not even them, literally any gang, GSF, BSK, the way they get meth, their cocaine, their drugs, their oxys, everything is so easy for them to get. Where they actually believe that they have some sort of power and control in the city to the point where they can just act and do whatever the fuck they want, however they want, and kind of just like do shit behind people's back and think they're actually somewhat of a gang in this fucking city. Because realistically, they're fucking not. The way to make meth is easy as fuck. I could get... Bro, Marcel woke up a week ago. He could fucking start cooking meth for like 2 months straight. Suddenly he's a kingpin of meth. I could fucking do a few cocaine runs.
I'll be honest with you, and like, I don't know how you might feel about it, because I don't know your relationship with Violet, whatever. I think the angels are... Only reason the angels are relevant is because people allow them to be relevant. People keep supporting the shit they do, but if people say fuck the angels, they're gonna fall off real.
That's what I'm saying. The difference is, all right, we don't need anyone else to survive or thrive. Like us as Chang Gang, and I'm not talking about like Street Team Hydra or whatever. I'm talking about you and Flippy are Chang Gang, right? But like obviously not your whole crew isn't Chang Gang. But the core members of Chang Gang, but we can literally do anything we want because we have that skill, the power, the determination. Whether it means we have to fuck someone else over or go through another gang, we can do it. A lot of these other gangs are protected by fucking the way they make meth or the way they fucking grind oxy, the way they grind the cocaine. They could not hold their own for shit. If a gang like the Angels or GSF, maybe not so Vargos, but like if a gang like that had to hold their own and really defend their shit, bro, they would be so fucking broke within the first week, it'd be game over.
Bro, on the real, you know how I was pushing the Monday block alone? I feel like if I do that to the Angels, I can fucking wipe them every time.
Yeah,
because they cannot hold their own.
I'm not even talking about just like shooting and like that shit. Even just on the streets, bro. Like people, like in gang terms, in gang relationships, they don't really have that much fucking power or control over really anything. People just fuck with them because they can get meth off them a bit. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they are cool people, and I like them a lot, but in terms of actually gang, like gun dealing, cocaine, drugs, fucking banks, like all these motherfuckers, bro, they're not built like we are, and they're not ready for it. They're literally a bunch of like, I don't know. It's too fucking easy to be a gangster around here, I feel like.
No, I feel like I told you, if people stop getting shit from them, that's it.
Wait, say that again?
People buy shit from them because, oh, no, I'm gonna buy from this guy's gotta be whole, you know,
Oh
and
shit, it's fucked up.
they get to
No, I can't hear you
with
properly.
not having competition because they're the only people supplying that shit, you know.
Oh, wait, say that all again? The shit is fucked.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Yeah, you know, the reason people are so protected and they feel so safe and secure and like big is because you're right. It's so easy to just focus on one thing and get it so easy without any like
Can you
problems.
understand me right now?
Yeah, I hear you. What were you about to say again? Hello, hello? I cannot hear you for shit.
Yeah, like I said, you know, they're the only ones selling like large quantity of meth right now.
I cannot fucking understand shit, man. Shit's annoying.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think it's good now.
We said it every
Is it
fucking
good?
time.
Is it good? Yeah, I hear you good. Can you hear me good?
Hello, hello?
Oh, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello.
Jesus, might as well use Discord at this point. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Are we good now?
Kinda, sorta. I think so.
I think we're good. I think we're good. Right? Hello?
Yeah, yeah. I think.
Right, let me get
I
one
hear you
thing
good.
straight. Let me just get this out there, right? I don't think it's a bad thing that gangs want to start up and start fucking, you know, doing their own shit and building them up. And I'm down to help any gang they want. I'm down. Always, you know? Everyone deserves an opportunity. But it's when they think they're invincible or they're untouchable to the fact they actually think they're on par with the things we've done in this city and actually think they're on par with, like, the way they even talk to us, man. Like, we should be one of the most feared gangs in the city. But people, because they have things like, oh, they have a meth lab and the whole meth table that no one else can be bothered to grind, it means they're just on, like, the same level as us. And like, even with the Mandem, like, I fuck with them and I want them to do great and I want them to, like, you know, become, like, a very, very top gang. But when they think they can just talk to us like the way they want, they think they can do any business, go behind our back, they can fucking just pull us up whenever the fuck they want and, like, disrespect us and do their own shit and sell, like, without any problems and don't think, like, we're gonna cause that, like, everyone just wants to hold hands sort of things. It gets a bit like, what the fuck, man? Like, I feel like Claire shouldn't be calling me up and getting that pissed at me and giving me that disrespect just because of fucking, like, everything that we've done in this city and the fact that we, like, you know, we have a bigger hand in, like, that sort of side than any of them.
Yeah, I mean, and not only that, but I feel like, you know, they start doing stuff and they get comfortable with it. And when they get competition, they think they're, you know, they should be the one running shit when, you know.
Yeah, exactly. The way she fucking, like, was like, just, like, she doesn't have to say anything disrespectful. Just the way she talks and the way she just fucking, like, yep, just gonna go and then just leaves and shit. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, there's no fear, bro. Like, this isn't, like, some small thing. This is, like, the fucking, the gun deal. This is, like, huge shit.
I mean, I don't think they realize that, you know, you're in a position where if you want to start selling guns, you can start selling guns and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. If I want to go all out and fucking just take out all of these, like, gun connects and just start selling like crazy and find people and give new people opportunity, I probably could. Like, I guess the point is, right? The gun dealing trade should be like, there should be more value behind it. There should be more respect. There should be more like fear.
You know what's hurting them right now? You know what's hurting Claire the most right now?
What?
I feel like all the guns she gets from Ogre or whatever,
Yeah.
she gives to Pigeon.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing she does.
She gets the guns for 3,500 whatever, and she gives them to Pigeon for 5.5.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's her profit made for the week. And
Like,
you're gonna stop that, and you know, she's gonna have to actually go out there and fucking try to sell guns.
yeah, exactly. That's literally it. And again, the point is, like the gun dealing, like business, the trade, the like whatever, it should have more integrity, more value behind it, more fucking like fear behind it. It shouldn't just be like, haha, yeah, you taking my customers, haha. Like if she has a problem, either do something about it, or understand like you can't do anything about it, and be a bit more respectful when you're talking to like anyone else that probably has more power. That's all I'm like.
You know the one thing that bothers me the most. Okay, she gets the guns for 3.5, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna make 2K profit, but just pretty much transferring the guns in a box to Pigeon for 5.5K. They don't have the fucking brain cells to fucking be like, okay, if I want to keep this guy to do this, all this fucking shit for me, I can just, you know,
you have that other benefits,
like, a little cheaper.
Exactly, not even just money, but you have to add other benefits, protection, the way you deliver the guns, the way you like go about it, the way you like talk to him. It shouldn't just be a quick little customer in and out. Like this should like the integrity of like a lot of things, like the gun deal. Like people take it so lightly, like it's not a big thing. Like you should like there needs to be more like actual fear into gun dealing, the more fear into like gang on gang, more fear into like just anything you do should be, you should be moving it like systematically and militant and like somewhat with a system, not just fucking, oh, guns today, all right, you want it Monday, all right, check my trunk, bro, there you go. And if you like, if you have a problem with someone, all right, and you know you can't do anything about it, why the fuck would you be super disrespectful? Like I wouldn't just end your life right there and then. You know what I'm saying? And I can talk like this because I've done a lot. Like I've earned that respect. I've put a lot of people in their places, and like as a gang, we put like a lot of people down. We've earned that power, that respect, that sort of the base respect. No matter what we've done, that base respect for Chang Gang should be there. Any member, right? Now, if Claire had a problem with me, she shouldn't be going around being all disrespectful. Like she isn't in like a dangerous fucking. Fucked again. Fuck. Fuck. Chat, mate, listen. I think sometimes I don't really word things correctly, but my point being in character is like things like guns, cocaine, drugs, like people should be putting their lives on the line for this sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't just be a happy, like, yeah, whatever sort of fun thing. It should have some integrity, some value, like some actual fear behind it. Like if you're gun dealing, bro, and other people find out, like it's oh fuck sort of shit. You know what I mean? You shouldn't disrespect someone who could just kill you that quick and has no hesitation. And she's like, yep, whatever, bye. Like, I guess the way I see it is, right? And maybe like I'm being looking too deep into it. Yo. Because they were talking about, I was just thinking about this because they were talking about this in the meeting a lot yesterday. All right? And this is my perspective. And I don't want to sound disrespectful or rude and like, it may seem like I'm being cocky or whatever. But say, for example, you have Chang Gang. And let's say you compare them to sort of like Pablo Escobar in the drug dealing game, right? It doesn't matter if you like them or not. Let's just say, like, this is an example. Don't take it wrong. And if I'm wrong, then fair enough. But you wouldn't have, like, the character of Claire go to someone like Pablo Escobar or like someone like who's big and got power in the seat and be like, yep, fuck you, or not fuck you, but like, yep, whatever, yep, and just drive off mid-conversation. You'd get X'd off. You'd literally get killed. You know what I'm saying? And that sort of fear and that value and the integrity and like that sort of aspect of like the gun dealing trade or like oxy or cocaine, drugs, it just isn't there in general, which is what they were talking about in the meeting. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of things will change, and it's going to be harder for a lot of other gangs to kind of just like control something. Yeah, but Vinny and Flippy can kind of act like that because we've proven like we can kind of hold our own. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they have to bend over and do everything for us, but it's just like if you have a problem in a business which is as serious as like gun dealing, and then if you're gonna act like, you know, a bit of a brat, then you're supposed to, you will get treated like fucking like that. That's what I'm saying. Yo.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Hi.
Not even fearing for life, just having some values behind like gun dealing, I guess.
But you were saying, what were you saying?
I don't really remember.
Something about you earn your respect and shit.
Listen, end of the day, what it really just comes down to is there's a lot more behind like gun dealing and all the like the whole gangster life. I feel like people should have more respect for like I don't fucking know, bro.
I mean, listen.
Yeah.
I feel like the Mandem learned that, you know, the CG might be friends with them, but if it comes down to it, they're gonna get clapped. So I feel like Angel's gonna learn the same way eventually.
Yeah, 100%. No, like
if that's what it takes, sign me up, bro. I'm down to clap the Angels, bro.
I mean, if that's what it comes down to, then yeah.
Sign me up, bro. Sign me up.
I mean,
the first one to push that block.
She was coming to you as a friend. Doesn't mean you disrespect, like of course, like in character, Randy's gonna feel disrespected by her going, yep, bye, whatever, yep, when he makes a valid point. I mean, initially I was like, yeah, you know what, it was my bad, I should have talked to you. But then like she kept like making up shit like I was lying and or like Randy was lying and shit.